Baby, it's cold outside.
It is, isn't it?
You know what? It's Christmas time.
I know.
Oh, close enough. It's right around the corner.
It's here.
You know what? We have our Christmas show for you. A lot of folks really enjoy our Christmas shows, and we're glad you like them because we have a fun and packed Christmas show. We got so many things. We got some great musicians going to do some Christmas music. We got a Christmas ham coming. You know how Jay has been working on these hams?
Yeah.
And getting blue ribbons and all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
He's going to bring one of his blue ribbon hams.
And we get to eat it?
We get to eat it.
Okay,
so him and his family are coming over in a little while. And you know what we ought to do real quick is get this cabin cleaned up because it's a wreck before everybody comes over because we got lots of good music, lots of good cooking, lots of good eating. We got all kinds of stuff for you and a lot of surprises. Let's get this place cleaned up.
For some homemade jam, we'd be delighted if you'd stay. Come on in and grab a seat and clap your hands and stomp your feet and come on in and join the jamboree. Homemade jam, good for you, don't have no calories. Homemade jam, come on in and join the jamboree. Come on in and join the jamboree. And thank you, ma'am. It's finally time for homemade jam.
Come in. Ah, there they are. He comes bearing gifts. Come on in. Jay Caskey, we've come to the moment where we're going to have the ham. Let's talk about this ham process. You know, you and I started talking about this a long time ago.
Yep.
And I was doing some other stuff. And I started getting the pigs, and you went straight to the real deal. You started making the hams, winning blue ribbons.
Yeah, well.
That's kind of amazing. But when you set your mind to something, you set your mind to something.
Well, just trying with some different people, universities.
UK's helped you out quite a bit.
Exactly.
Those good folks.
They are, and they helped me get to where I am with these hams, and so wanted to go to another level and see what would happen.
That's a 2-year-old ham.
2 years old, and we're going to have it. And also I brought you some extra pieces here to keep.
You know what that's going to go in?
Sous vide.
That's what
I'm cowboy cooking at its finest.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Well, I tell you what, I can't stand anymore. Let's cut to the chase. You know, let's look back. There we were, down there at the house. Yep. You curing the ham.
Yep.
The recipe's there and for how to do that. Next step,
we took
the smokehouse.
Yep. Went from the smokehouse, and then now we're into the part of cutting it up. And I have some real thin sliced ham with us too to go on some biscuits, and I also have this right here to cut up. So
we can just cut the fat off, stick it in the pan. I can't wait any longer. We've been waiting a long time. We talked about the June sweats. Yep. There's a whole process. You want me to crank this on?
Yeah. Turn it on.
Down low.
Yeah.
Now that you've done it, what's the next step? I know you always challenge yourself. What's the next step?
Next step is going to be what they do with ham in Italy as well, but it's off the front shoulder. It's luncheon meat. It's called capicola. And what it is you can do it in the refrigerator within about 8 weeks. Get the picnic off of it, debone it, and put a netting on it and a rub and put it in your refrigerator. And then in about 8 weeks with no salt cure, it's an open air cure, you have that meat ready to go.
Now how long are you going to cook this? Just a little bit?
It's 1 minute actually. You know, once it starts sizzling, you're done.
And we're good to go.
Yeah, that's it.
And you brought with you somebody tonight.
Yeah.
This show's all about family.
My bride, Donna.
Yeah.
My daughter, Lee.
And they're going to have some ham and biscuits in just a minute. Do they like your ham and biscuits? I knew
they love them.
Jay, Maya, I don't want any biscuit on that.
Well, I know what you're saying.
Oh,
we have a little bit on here with mine. Tell you something else you need to do. You have to try this right here, but it's best on a biscuit.
On a biscuit. Now that's you've had this. Tell me how you had this slice and who sliced it for you.
I took it down to Toys Food Mart, Mount Strong, where I live. Had them slice that up as thin as they can. But that is as good as it's going to get with that. And I am not kidding you. Is that good or not?
I know why Donna stayed married to you all these years now.
Yeah.
Wow, that's magic. Same ham, just sliced.
Same ham. Just sliced real thin as you can get it.
Jake Esky, you're doing good things, dude.
Thanks.
You just keep on rolling with this ham thing. Let's keep talking. I want to talk about that 8 weeks in your refrigerator deal.
Yeah.
Maybe this spring.
Yeah.
Donna and Lee want some of this stuff. Let's get on the table and give them some of this before I eat it all.
All right.
Now, our Christmas show is obviously all about family. This is Donna and Lee and Jay Caskey. Ham-eating sons of guns.
Yeah.
Because he makes some good ham. But you know what? Family, traditions, and Christmas time. Let's talk about another family, a group called Frontier, 2 brothers and a cousin. Now let's talk about Kentucky and Kentucky harmonies. Everly Brothers, same sort of thing. Here they are, Frontier.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Be white.
All right, I got one more stack to go. Would you mind feeding the dog?
I'd love to feed the dog.
He's a working dog, remember?
know.
Just not too much.
I won't pet him. I'm just going to feed him.
I mean, just don't overpet him.
I won't. I never
All right,
do.
I'm going to stack the rest of this. I'll see you in a minute.
Promise.
I'm almost done.
Okay.
I've only got 14 more stacks.
Wow.
Okay, we got to get ready for a party. Do you want me to load that stuff up, or I'll go ahead and check the fence? You want me to check the fence?
Why don't you check the fence? I'll get everything loaded.
All right, I'm going to just run the perimeter, make sure nobody's getting out or anything. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, fed Moses. We're good.
Okay, good deal. And then we have some, maybe I'll get you like a fresh bone, or maybe some of that, the bone from the ham that we took out of the soup bones.
Oh, Timmy. I thought he was a working dog.
I'm
you
checking
doing?
for ticks.
Oh, okay.
He might have a tick. Let's see.
December?
Is that a tick? Is
Uh-huh.
that a tick right there?
Yeah.
That looks like a tick. I have to check him. I think he's going to be okay.
I think so too.
You know what? I think we can have a working dog and a pet combo.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think that's what we'll do. You know what? It's time for custom-made bluegrass.
so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly shepherds quake at the sight. Glory streams from heaven above. Heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night.
All right. How about The Night Before Christmas? You like that book?
I never read it.
Well, we're going to read it. It's a beautiful story. This story was written in 1822 by a New York clergyman named Clement Clark Moore. And it goes like
That's
this.
your name.
That's a good name. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums slid under their beds.
Danced in their head.
Oh, get it wrong. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, I just settled down in a big bear trap.
It's for a long winter's nap.
I get it wrong all the time.
Papa, can we go play with Moses?
Let me tell you something about Moses. Now, here's the deal with Moses. We got to feed him, but he protects the sheep. He's a working dog, so that means we really can't pet him too much. So basically, we just have to, wave at him from outside the fence and give him his food because he has to bond with the sheep. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. What could be happening? Away to the windows I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw out the trash.
Threw up the
Oh man, I've got to put my glasses on. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to a radioactive glow.
The two objects below.
Oh, Grandma should bring me my glasses. When what to my wondering eyes should appear
My legs
but a miniature sleigh and a huge 8-point deer.
and 8 tiny reindeer.
Need my glasses.
Okay, Grandma, can you run and get Pup's glasses now?
Hang on. Here we go. Hey, this is the serious part. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, he jumped right over the candlestick.
That's wrong, Papa.
Oh, you didn't say that.
I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
A wink of his eye and twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
Can we go pet Moses?
We go pet Moses? Moses is a working dog. We can't pet him too
But
much.
he's so cute.
I know he's cute. He looks like a polar bear, but he just
He's not a polar bear. He's not cold.
He's not cold.
He looks like a polar bear. Yeah, he does.
But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all."
And to all, good night.
Isn't that a wonderful book? Now, I just want you all to know that Christmas is coming, and I hope you've been good, and I hope that
It's going to take 50 years.
whatever that means. But you know what? I hope you've been good. I hope when I say things like, we can't pet Moses, I hope you're not sneaking out there and petting Moses because he's got a bond with the sheep. You sure wouldn't do that, right?
No.
Because Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat.
Moses!
And it would not be Christmas without the Moron Brothers. From our flock to your flock, Merry Christmas, and we hope you have a wonderful new year. And we got some surprises coming up. I'll pet you in just a minute. Hang on just a second. We got some great surprises coming up. He's going to have a girlfriend very shortly. How you doing,
he get a girlfriend?
He's going to have a girlfriend very shortly because we're expanding the ranch, I guess you could say, and I'm getting eaten by a sheep.
He loves you.
You know what? This is a great time of year, and we want to talk to you about the Carter City carolers. They came all the way from Carter County, where I spent my high school years. And here's a great bunch of folks, Carter City Carolers, to sing us out.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angels' voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born.